be possible. So I want to say special welcome to them for being with us again this year, and hopefully this is the continuation of a long and cherished relationship that will endure. Special welcome to Senator Paris, who is gracing us with his presence this morning. Special welcome, sir. Well, I don't know if you have to welcome the chairperson, but I wanted to say special welcome to Senator Lorraine Henderson, who is hosting for us today. She didn't say senator when she introduced herself. I feel it's important that we include the handles. So, special welcome, Lori.
Thank you.
Last year, at this time, it was Together Again. That was the theme on which Mayfest 2023 was founded. This year, the theme is Catch a Fire. Okay, Catch a Fire is basically a call to the community to get involved, to get on board, to take your rightful place. To don't just sit on the side and look. It's to get involved in the issues of community development. The Mayfest is a community development initiative. It's all about developing a village, all about a village coming forward and saying yes, we are involved, we can be involved. We are in Dominica, we are part of Dominica, and we are contributing, right, to the Dominica development. So Catch a Fire, we see a waning of the energy. We don't know if people are tired, we don't know if the load is too heavy, but we see a waning of that. So Catch a Fire is a call to our community and maybe to the community of Dominica to catch a fire again, to get involved again, to get involved in things of your community, get involved in things of your area, get involved in things of your lane, and with that, we can, in our view, have the whole process of village development. So this year again, we are bringing to Dominica a wonderful program at Mayfest. I mean, we proudly say that it's the best community tourism activity in the Commonwealth. And we are saying that this year will be no different. So in doing this welcome, I want to use the opportunity to welcome, to invite, to encourage persons from all over Dominica to come to Marigot during the period of Mayfest. To come share with us, to come socialize with us, to rent a room for the weekend, look for an old friend from Marigot who you haven't seen for a while. Maybe you can get a shack up by them. But just come and feel the vibes. Come and enjoy the spirit of a truly community event. Okay, so this year we have sort of a slightly varied program. Okay, the program this year is split into two portions. All right, we have a part 1 and a part 2. Okay, some folks ask why. Okay, in a dynamic environment, you have to adjust. Okay, so there are certain things happening in our environment that caused us to relook at the whole in terms of where the Mayfest was and where we would like it to be. Because remember, we want to share the experience, right? So we want to position ourselves in a way that most of Dominica will be able to come and share the experience. So because of that, we had to do a little shifting. So this year, Mayfest Part 1, okay, we call it Part 1, is this weekend. It runs from May 3rd to May 6th, which was the traditional period of the Mayfest. Okay? But we also have Mayfest Part 2, which runs from May 31st to June 2nd. All right? So, just make a note of that, make a mental note. It's a 2-weekend activity. All right? So, enough time for all of Dominica to come. We have the vision that, maybe in years to come, the Mayfest will be made. Right? So when we say come to Mayfest, we will be saying come to Marigot for me. Okay? So, send to Paris for the month, You don't have to leave, you just come, you can stay. The passports will be issued. Alright, so you don't have any issue. Okay, so the vision would be that we would retain the initial weekend, but we would do the adjustments that the environment has forced upon us to make sure that the experience, the wonderful experience of the Mayfest, which we are inviting Dominicans to, they will be able to partake of it. All right? So this year is the first step in that new envisioning of the Mayfest and Marigot as we position in the family of Dominica. So this year we Okay, so this year we start on Friday, May 3rd. Okay, Friday, May 3rd, we will be the Mayfest, the Marigot Village Health Fair, all right, which is on Friday. All right, so today is Tuesday, it's on Friday. And we'll be encouraging, Sandra Green will speak some more about it, but I just want to encourage the persons in Marigot, the persons who come out, and in this, difficult time for health, that we come out and, get checked, get tested. The services are available for free, make it an appointment, come out and get checked. So the Village Health Fair is on May 3rd. At Friday, it's at Will Stratton Stevens Primary School. On Saturday, we have a unique event, which is Remembering Our Ancestors. It's a new event. We are very excited about it and the possibilities it holds. Dr. Peter Alfred will be speaking about it in a little while, so he will expound on the issue. So that's Friday and Saturday. On Sunday, we have the usual Westmar Invitational Track and Field, in which persons from all over Dominica will be taking part in that invitational event, and it will take place at Londonderry. It's an event which is hosted, managed, and implemented by the Westmar Rangers. So I just want to take my hat off to Godwin Dorset and the crew for having done a wonderful job over the years and for continuing this year. So that will be on Sunday. Okay, remember we're still in part 1. Part 1 is the first weekend. On Monday, May-Day, our Family Funday will continue. Family Funday in the community has become a huge event. This year, it will be bigger than before. This year, we will be standing, shoulder to shoulder with some giants in the private sector who are stepping forward to make sure that this Mayfest, this May-Day in Mayfest, is a significant event in the Marigot community, in the Northeast, and maybe in Dominica. Okay, so I just want to take my hat off to J.S. Fans and Company, particularly to KFC, and also to Belfast Estate through Pine Hill. All right. So those are the companies that are coming forward specifically for Family Funday. and will be making Family Funday a tremendous event in Marigot. So I want to invite persons in the area from Kaliwishi to Cassibruce, that Marigot is the place on May Day. Yeah. Come, socialize, come, join with us. We're from all over Dominica. Okay, there are tons of games that will be taking place, lots of money to be won. We like to win money. All right. So whether it's in your card games or whether it's in your netball or your beach soccer, beach football, or whether it's in the beach volleyball, okay, there are lots of money to be won. So register, take part, just come and have fun in Marigot on May 6th. I will be speaking a little bit to that later on behalf of the Marigot Community Tourism Committee, who are the partners with us in that event. So those represent the first weekend, May 3rd to May 6th. Remember, the 3rd it's your health fair day, to take care of your health. So before the party starts, we want to make sure that the heart is okay. All right, so take care of your health. Then on Saturday we'll be remembering our ancestors, paying tribute. All part of the catch a fire, because they used to have the fire. So maybe somewhere we can channel some of that fire as we pay tribute to the ancestors. On Sunday, we have the track and field with Westmar, and on Monday, we have the Family Funday, big event in the Northeast. So that's week 1. Week 2, weekend 2 or part 2, is from May 31st to June 2nd, and this will be the party time. So after you enjoy the first weekend, come back again. If you don't make it in the first weekend, make sure you are there for the second weekend. Remember, reserve your place. There's Airbnb in the area. There are friends in the area. Come and enjoy the weekend in Marigot. So it starts on Friday the 31st with Hurricane Colors. It's a new event. It's a new themed event. And Miss Tyson here will explain in a little bit more depth, when her turn comes, of what exactly Hurricane Colors is. But I know it's a great party and a great Juve time. Okay, on Sunday the 1st, International Artist Night. International Artist Night is normally our biggest event of the Mayfest party component in part 2 this year. And our international artist this year is Governor out of Jamaica, and representing in the dancehall genre of music. Okay, so we are inviting you to come and take part, to come and witness. Never before been in Dominica. Great artists. So we are encouraging all the dancehall fans all over the country and everybody, just come and have a good time. Asa will be there. Ridge will be there. DJ MJ will be there. All the folks will be there. Right? So it's going to be, our International Artist Night featuring dancehall great Governor. Okay, so inviting everybody to come up for the night. And the Mayfest ends on Sunday, June 2nd, with a new event. It's the all-white cooler fete. It's on Sunday the 2nd. All right, it will take place at Antweezel. Say it's on the Pigwa River mouth. So you know what a river mouth is? All right, it's where the river empties into the sea. Okay, so the all-white cooler fete at Antweezel. It's at the Pigwa River mouth, and that will be on Sunday the 2nd. It will be a great event. It will be the biggest cooler fete you ever see in Dominica. All right. So encouraging everybody to circle those dates, circle those times. Come to Marigot, have a good time, bond again with us, old friends you haven't seen for a while, and a lot of people haven't seen some family for a while. So I want to encourage those also who haven't seen family for a while, that this is a good time, to come up, And to be a party time, so no hard feelings. So so we're encouraging everybody to come to Marigot, come and share a great experience. Come and be part of a truly community tourism event. So, welcoming, encouraging all of Dominica. Hopefully we get some couple from Martinique and Guadeloupe. But to encourage everybody to come out, and also to encourage the persons of Marigot, to come out. We can't be saying people must come, but we have to step up too. And as part of the catching the fire, after the ancestors on week 1, remembering the ancestors and channeling the vibration, we expect people to be getting the spirit again and to come out in great numbers and participate in the event.
Thank you, Mr. Pascal, for informing of all the events we have for the Mayfest weekend. Let me reiterate, because you gave us a lot of details, so you must have missed some of those dates. On Friday, May 3rd, 2024, we'll have the Village Health Fair, and that's at the Will Strathmore Stevens Primary School, where we also call it Ware School. That's the name when I used to go there, then they changed the name. On Saturday, May 4th, we'll have Remembering Our Ancestors. It's an ecumenical service, and we'll hear more about it later on. On Sunday, May 5th, 2024, we'll have the Westmar Invitational Track and Field. That's organized by Westmar Rangers, and we have this every year. On Monday, May 6th, we'll have the Family Funday, which is the big event that all members of the family attend. So this is the first weekend. After our next speaker, I will speak about the second weekend of activities to keep reminding us what's happening in Marigot for Mayfest 2024. Now we'll have our community partners, and we'll begin with Miss Sandra Green, and she's a representative from the St. Andrew's Hospital Foundation, and they organize the health fair. Miss Sandra Green was my teacher in primary school. She's very proud of me. Ask her when she comes here.
Good morning to everyone. I am Sandra Green, as already indicated by Cassie. I call her Cassie, Honorable Maureen Henderson Green. For us in Marigot, she's Cassie, and will always be our Cassie.
That's true.
So, what's St. Andrew's Hospital Foundation about? Just a little brief synopsis. We are a group of people from 90-something% of the group is Marigot, and we have other persons from other villages within the Marigot Health District forming that part of that foundation. We came about because our health care in that district was really lacking, still is. So we found the foundation and started getting involved in sending little things to help the health centers so that they could provide what was needed while we were out of hospital care in the area. For the past 2 years, we have partnered with MDC to do the health fair. The health fair wasn't new because the health fair was always part of the Marigot Mayfest activities. But there was a lull after, I think it was Maria. Yes, I think after Maria, the health fair died out. So we started to get back in contact with MDC on the health fair, and we came on board last year already. So this is our second year partnering with MDC. What are we offering and who are we working with? We are working alongside the Marigot Health team. So they will be the persons that will be doing all those lovely health checks that we will be mentioning. Among the things that will be offered there will be the screenings for the pap smear screenings, the prostate screenings, the blood sugar and hypertension screenings. We have health education, where we have a team for the nutritionists and other persons involved in dietary business from the health department. They will be up there as well. And people, I think the HIV unit will also be there. All those activities are free of charge to the public. You simply have to set that date aside, May 3rd, which will be Friday coming. We will be at the Will Strathmore Stevens School, and we will be ensuring that if Catch a Fire, which is our tagline for this year, for the Mayfest activity, you cannot have people catch a fire if their health is not intact. So we see the health aspect of the Mayfest activity as very critical. There's no limit on the age. You come in, you fill a form, it tells you what's going on. So we have a registration form when you come in, so you'll be able to state your actual need. If it's just general check, or if it's a specific thing that you need, you would come in and you would have that placed on a paper, and you would be sent to the various sections. Where school is a lovely place. It's, we have lots of classrooms, and so the classrooms will be set up specifically for the various activities that we will be helping out. We start from 9 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we'll have a cadre of doctors and nurses and other police personnel from the health team with us on that day. Yeah, I think I covered everything that I wanted to see. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Teacher Sandra. Again, the health fair is on Friday, May 3rd, and it begins from 9 a.m. and ends at 4 p.m. at the Wares School. Now we'll invite Dr. Peter Alfred of the Margaret History Working Group, as he tells us more about remembering our ancestors, honoring their memory.
Yeah, good morning all, and thanks for the invitation to be here to speak about this activity and to answer the call of the president of the MDC to catch a fire. There's another meaning to the phrase catch a fire, but we didn't talk about it. All right, so as Mr. Pascal said, catch a fire is really a call to participate, to get involved in activities in the community. And really, this initiative in terms of the Margaret History Working Group is something that's coming from way back in terms of history, including the early days of the MDC and the various plans that the Margaret Development Corporation had back then. So it seems like it's really a case of catching a fire with you, in terms of some of us in the community and our associates coming together to take a look at the history of Margaret in as extensive a manner as we possibly can. Over the years, persons in the village would always tell us different stories and say how things were back in the day, and even our location in Margaret on the northeast, right next to the Kalinago territory, and the whole matter of the Kokoi and some of the features that we have. So the demands of us to dig a little deeper into ourselves and to do as extensive and as correct a documentation as we possibly can about our history. So in thinking about doing that history, one of the early initiatives that came up is the whole matter of the tribute. The thing is, we are talking about history, and history is about people, and especially persons who are born, because they are the ones who created the history. So that's why we have this tribute as the the first activity, because the group really got started just a couple months ago, as the first activity within the hallmark of Mayfest and within the MDC. So that is what the tribute is all about. Well, that's the genesis of the tribute. It's what the tribute is all about is inviting ourselves, our community, Margaret, Wesley, persons from Margaret and Wesley, to put forward the names of their friends, their friends, their family, their ancestors, persons who are no longer with us, and to memorialize those persons, to commemorate their lives, to remember their lives, to let them know in some shape or form that we know that they are gone, but we are here and we are willing and, well, I want to say able also to carry on the battle. So the tribute in and of itself will be held on Saturday, 5 o'clock at Heroes Park in Marigot. That's the venue. It will be an ecumenical service. We are in contact with the denominations. There were 9 denominations of within Christianity in Marigot. The Rastas, the Muslims, they're not quite on board yet. So it will be an ecumenical service, and the senior members of the clergy will be there at the service. The names, one of the features of the service, of the tribute, is the calling out of the names, the reading out of the names, and also the showing of the names of the ancestors who the descendants have decided to memorialize. The numbers are looking quite well up to now for the relatively short period. So those names would be called out, they'll be shown on the screen. And balloons, physical tribute in terms of a memento, balloons or lanterns will be released after the calling of the names by zones. Margaret Canopy, I think we'll have about 8 or 9 zones. So the names of the persons, of our ancestors who will be memorialized will be called out in zones. We see this as an annual activity. And we have already started thinking about next year, which will be bigger, which portends to be bigger and better. Another feature of the tributes, and given time constraints, because we get into that right now, for this year, is the lighting of the resting places of our ancestors. In our case in Margaret, there are 3 main resting places, and so we intend to light those resting places with, well, the perimeter of those resting places with solar lighting. But already that activity seems to be shaping up to be a bit different, and we'll be speaking with the village council about it and MDC about it. We might end up just lighting up the whole of Margaret, because persons are showing an interest in memorializing their loved ones by donating those solar lights. And, well, all the politicians are here, the MPs, the 2 senators are here. So we'll be speaking with them definitely as far as that activity is concerned. So the resting places will not be limited this year, but for next year and going forward, we intend to light those the perimeter of the resting places with solar lighting. Then after that, we'll get into the development of the history project in earnest, in terms of the family histories, in terms of the documentaries, audio, video, in terms of the searching the archives, finding the documents. I don't know where the documents might be here, Martinique, Guadeloupe, London, the US, I don't know where the documents might be. But that is what the history project itself will entail, and that'll be a multi-year, 2, 3, 4 years, we don't know how long yet. But the tribute we intended to continue as part of the Mayfest activities. And I sort of like the way Mr. Pascal laid it out. You take care of your health first, then you tell the ancestors that, well, we still here and we look like we're strong and we're healthy. Then we show it the following day in terms of sports. Then on the fourth day, we have some nice fun in terms of the family fun. I guess it's layman spoon and all this kind of. So that's it. Thanks a lot. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Dr. Alfred, for the information and the story behind remembering our ancestors and honoring their memory. And I look forward to this event on Saturday, as do everyone here. Now we'll have Mr. Michael Pascal again, but this time in the capacity of the Margot Community Tourism Group, and he will speak about the Family Funday, which is an anticipated event for the children and young people of Margot and environs.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On the 6th, which is May Day, we'll host the what's it called? Okay, sorry about that. Just clean up. Okay, on the 6th of May, which is the Monday, the May Day, traditional May Day, we'll be hosting, as I indicated earlier, the Family Funday. So the Family Funday is an event for the family, as the name indicates, and especially it's an event for children. So it will focus around sports, around social things which are happening in the community. So you will have sort of the competitive part of the sports. Everything is on the beach. Well, on the river, on the seafront. Everything is on the beach. So the competitive games, so for example, the competitive games will be volleyball, netball, and football. And those events take place on the beach. And those events are funded by KFC. So KFC is the one who are funding those competitive games. So we call them the KFC games. So in the Family Funday, there are 3 sections of games. So there are the KFC games, which are the competitive games. And then we have the children's games, right, which are fun, more fun than competitive. And those are funded by Pine Hill. So those are called the Pine Hill games. And then we'll have more of the traditional games, which people, used to play back in the day. Those games will all be set up in a way so people can compete for winnings, right? And you're going to win some serious money. And those games will be funded by J.S. Franklin Company Limited. So the 3 sets of games are funded by 3 of our major corporate partners. So we have those competitive games. We'll have the fire stick, Lapo Cabrit. We'll have, the DJs, if entertainment. You'll have dips for the kids. You'll have the bouncy castle, the swings, those things which, the face paintings, the things which the kids, the young people look forward to. And even some of the older folks, because there'll be, games which, a whole range of persons can compete in. And some persons are asking that trumps being included, and you have trumps competition. So I want to say yes, the trumps will be on the program, and you'll be able to compete. Bring your teams, pay a registration fee, and compete and win in those categories. All right. The event takes place at where we call the Driftwood Beach. It's down close to the Tourism Information Center down at Melvin Hall. On the way, the road going across by Chiki over there, if you're last flight, right? If you're not so knowledgeable about the area. So it's right there on the road between last flight and the road here. So that is where the family fun is. It begins at 10 o'clock with the competitive games, and it goes, throughout the evening as persons of the community come out, socialize, have fun, and do some of those old things. So that is basically the Family Fun Day. The event will be hosted by the Marigot Community Tourism Committee. All right? MCTC, they are the ones who will be hosting the event. They have been hosting it for the last couple of years, doing an excellent job. And we at the MDC, tip our hats to them and look forward to them hosting it again. So the Family Fun Day will be the last event on week 1. Okay? So it's moving out of the community, out of the more, subdued activity into the more party type. So it's kind of a crossover. All right? So from then, the following weekend, the following part 2, you will get into Setwa and the Hurricane Colors. We'll also get into the International Artist Night, and you will also get into the Cooler Fete. All right? So that basically, the Family Fun Day is more like a transition event, from one to the other. And in terms of on the first weekend, one of the things that I had to come back to was that the health fair. The health fair over the last 2 years have been a very, very significant collaboration between the MDC, the St. Andrews Health Hospital Foundation USA, and Fresh Market Pharmacy. Right? Fresh Market Pharmacy, I want to say, in terms of our business partner, has really stepped up to the plate and really playing a key role in terms of making sure that that event happens, and it happens in a way that the persons in the community can be proud of. So I want to, just identify with the folks from Fresh Market Pharmacy. Also, as I close off, we said that we're transitioning, it's something, we're the ancestors and then we're transitioning, right? We're transitioning from one type of event into the other. On the second weekend, and say on the International Artist Night, the international artists, it's not just about foreign acts, okay? We showcase the acts that are there. Those are acts which are, represented internationally. So we said we have Governor on the Dance Hall, we have Asa Banton, our Dominican star, who is international also. And a lot of the other local guys who are also performing on the international scene. So I want to encourage you when you come out on the International Artist Night, to look for those local stars who have been and are representing on the international level. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pascal, for letting us know more about the Family Fun Day and other activities that you mentioned again. Now we'll have Ms. Portia Tyson, who will represent Setwa Hurricane Colors. Setwa was the Juve band of the season, and they chose Marigot because they're from Marigot, bright ladies from Marigot, of course. And the Setwa was the biggest Juve band on island this year. Okay.
Good morning and welcome. Thank you for everybody being here. So Setwa Official is a new and rising brand out of Marigot. Recently concluded Setwa Juve in Marigot for Carnival 2024. This year for Mayfest 2024, Setwa Juve is organizing Hurricane Colors, which is a vibrant and a thrilling Juve experience set for night 1 of Mayfest. It will begin from 11 p.m. and we will be featuring DJs like DJ Pocket, DJ Tuner, DJ Apute, DJ Slim, and MJ, as well as performances from Kenny G and the Energetic Signal Band. Hurricane Colors have 3 sections. We have a VIP section, which is the Hurricane Shelter. We have Hurricane Eye, which is where you don't want to get too dirty, but kind of like safe. And then we have the Storm, which is the area that is specifically designed for people who want to party in the Juve style, paint, powder, all the energy. People from the VIP will have the ability to move between the 3 areas, which is the Eye, the Storm, the Shelter, and then the patrons from the Eye can move between the Storm and the Eye. But the people buying into the Storm can only stay within the Storm. Yeah. So that is it. So we are advocating for everybody to have, the access to move right through. So we are advocating that you could buy into the VIP, but which will allow you to participate right through. Prices for VIP ranges, is $250. You have the Hurricane Eye being $100 at the gate, but $80 online. The Storm, the price is $60 online and $80 at the gate. All tickets can be purchased on ticketleap.com and from setwaofficial.com. We are urging all patrons and attendees for the night of the 31st of May to dress in your vibrant orange color like I am here today and come on down to have an exclusive event, something that you don't want to miss, something that you don't want to say that I regret. So come on down and be part of this event. For updates, we encourage everyone to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at setwaofficial.com. Thank you, and make this a memorable event.
Thank you, Ms. Tyson. So we're having a Setwa Fete, Hurricane Color Fete on Friday, May 31st, 2024. So I know Tony will be in the Storm. I know Del will be in the Eye, but I'll be in the Shelter. Alright, and I'll be dressed in orange and we'll be partying in style in Marigot. So if you're the Storm like Tony and you want to be in the colors and the paint and so on and have to figure out how to wash your hair next day, you can be in the Storm. Paris will be in the Eye, he'll move in the Storm with Tony and he can come back in the Eye. But me, only won't see me in the Shelter, I will. Alright, so Setwa Hurricane Color Fete, we look forward to this and we expect something great because the Juve was fantastic. We're moving along nicely and we're going to have brief remarks by the Honorable Mr. Anthony Samora Charles. He is the PAL rep of Marigot constituency and my colleague.
Good morning, viewers via EMO, listeners via Q95, okay, sponsors, well-wishers, patrons, supporters. Welcome to the launching of the Mayfest. Mayfest have been a decade, 10 years now?
18.
18?
Adult, yes.
What? And it's a whole 18 years. From inception, Marigot have set a trend with the Mayfest. It was almost one of the biggest events compared to festival and calypso event. But right now we have to divert due to the economical changes with this country. And what has happened is that we were competing with the government with the jazz festival. So we have to alter. We have to be, although we were here before, Mayfest was there before jazz, we cannot compete with government. So we have to divert. And because we have a handful of partiers around this island, and you're going to find the partiers, one set of people, the same place. And we're trying to organize everybody want to share of the pie, everybody want to be economical with all the endeavors and all the events they put on. So we just have to divert and leave the government with the date, alter it a little bit, be the bigger man, and better. And so we have diverted it, put our international night for about 3 weeks later down, and then we are downplay the event during the jazz festival. So what we have done, we kept as the weekend is a long weekend, the original date, we kept the family Funday, and because of our unwavering support of the partners, they're doing a great job of the CSR, corporate social responsibility, because a few people call me out and say, "Parrot, all the sale buzzers passing to Margaret and taking all our money." And I say, well, look like you all have money, so they have to take it. But I want to say thank you all for giving back to Margaret, because I can see the brands on the sheet and some of the logos being printed there, and I know every time I go over to go with a KFC or something from the sponsors. So I want to say once again, thank you for supporting these endeavors. I want to list some of the sponsors because not all of them are listed here. We have KFC, Fresh Market Pharmacy, Fine Food Distributors, Josephine Gabriel Company Limited, J.S. Stephens Company Limited, Belfast Estate, Archipelago Trading, HHB Rich and Company, Q95, Afuawi Big Shop over road, together with Country Style Bread, J's Limited, and the Parrot will come on board eventually. But I will talk to the president of the privately. And we have all senators, they'll follow when I take it. They'll follow. So we're going to kick off this as the Dr. Alfred said and our own teacher Sandra Green said. We're going to take care of our health and honor our ancestors. Then we're going to take a break. Not really a break, we're going to go to the family Funday because we want to get the family. Because to catch back the fire, you have to get the family and the kids together to catch the fire. So we need the family orientated spirit to catch back the fire, because if the family members are not about, they're not going to send the kids to the 3 weeks later down to the international night. So we have to get the family, the parents involved, so we can catch back the fire. And after we light our lanterns and honor our ancestors, during the prayer, and how many religious groups we have come to the service?
We have about 6.
6. Well, make it 7 because the Rastafarian groups are in contact with me. So I'm going to talk to them and we'll come on board.
Yeah.
So it will be around 7 religious groups coming on board to honor the ancestors. Then we're going to take it to Family Funday, and then we're going to take it with the hurricane colors. As Miss Portia Tyson said, you have the I, VIP, the storm, which, because he said, I've been in the storm for sure. As usual. So we're going to take it there, and then we're going to, as Mr. Pascal said, in future, we want to make Margaret Mayfest the whole month.
Yeah.
Again, we need some more support. I know you all are supporting us, some more support with the partners, especially the private partners. You know, they watch, they open the eyes some more. So now we're going to thank you again for supporting this endeavor. We're going to make Margaret big, better, by catching the fire once more. But we once had this fire because everybody used to come to Margaret, to all parties. So we're going to catch it again and welcome you all back to Margaret. Thank you.
One thing, I don't say what I don't know. I know he was going to be in the storm. No, that's one fact. All right, so thank you, Parrot, for words of encouragement and for asking other sponsors to come join us in Marigot. Now we'll have our sponsors who are here So we're going to allow them to give some brief remarks. And we know they love Marigot and they'll be there for the weekend. Shubara, you can stay by me. They'll be there for the weekend. You can stay with us at Fine Grass. And so now we'll have a Fresh Market representative, Fresh Market Best Price Retail, Shubara Joseph, Marketing Officer.
Pleasant good morning to one and all. And Lauren, I'll take you up on that.
Yes.
Fresh Market Pharmacy is once again excited to announce its partnership with the Marigot Development Corporation for Mayfest 2024. As a platinum partner in the Marigot Village Health Fair, we believe this continued collaboration will fulfill the pharmacy's core objective of making healthcare accessible to all who are in need. We also appreciate the efforts put into the organizing the Health Village Fair as it aligns with our company's mission of promoting preventative care. It is encouraging to see the event evolve and continue to take place as it showcases the dedication of the organizers in providing valuable resources and support for the community. We are proud to be involved in such initiatives. As a pharmacy, Fresh Market and Best Price are dedicated to promoting health and wellness in our community. Last year, we focused on the importance of compliance in taking your medication this year. One of the areas in preventative healthcare is which we are concerned is cancer screening. We believe that the early detection is crucial in the fight against cancer. This is especially why we recognize the need for the important partnership. This sponsorship is our gratitude for your support. We urge each and every one of you to show up in great numbers at the Marigot Village Health Fair, brought to you by Fresh Market, where your prescription bill just got lower. As the old saying goes, your health is your wealth, and it is paramount to a long and fruitful life. See you at the school grounds this Friday.
Thank you, Fresh Market Pharmacy, for being platinum sponsor for our health fair this Friday. And that's on Friday, May 3rd at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Ware School or the Will Strathmore Stevens Primary School. Now we'll have the representative for KFC, Miss Jade Lindsay, and she's the e-commerce and marketing officer.
Good morning to the fellow sponsors of Mayfest 2024, the invited guests, press, ladies and gentlemen. KFC Dominica is once again proud to partner with the Marigot Development Corporation for the annual Mayfest activities. At the family restaurant, we always look forward to community and national development, especially in the sports, arts, and cultural arenas. This is why, when the opportunity for sponsorship for Mayfest sporting activities arose, we knew that we had to hop on board for our KFC games on beach volleyball, beach football, and 5-a-side netball. Mayfest is a significant part of Dominica's annual calendar of events, and we understand its impact in the northeastern part of the island. This is why we at KFC encourage everyone to join the activities at Marigot on May 6th for this grand event. And you can make it a road trip, so be sure to stop by KFC to enjoy our awesome deals, like our $10 Genius menu, our bucket together, which features 6 pieces of chicken, 2 fries, 2 biscuits, and 2 drinks. It's perfect to share. And our nuggets special while stocks last. KFC is the home of finger-licking good food. So know when you partner with KFC, you have a life partner that supports youth, sports, arts, and culture. We want to wish all the competitors at the Mayfest KFC Games the best of luck, and know that Team KFC will be there to cheer you on. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lindsay, and please walk us some KFC because the children of Marigot like to scare. Now we'll have Miss Sabrina Roye of the Fine Foods Distribution, and she's the e-commerce and marketing coordinator.
Pleasant good morning to everyone. Those of you viewing on EMO and listening via Q95. As Igno mentioned, my name is Sabrina Roye. I'm e-commerce and marketing coordinator at Fine Foods Inc. Distribution. I am thrilled to represent Fine Foods Inc. as one of the headline sponsors of Mayfest 2024. We at Fine Foods take pride in our role in contributing to community development, and we are also very excited to once again partner with this event, which celebrates music, culture, health, and community. This year, we have the esteemed opportunity to sponsor Hurricane Colors Juve. I guess catch me in storm. Right? Okay, and the International Artist Night Cardiff for May 31st and June 1st through our core products, House of Angostura Rums and Stone's Ginger Wine. We are therefore asking the villagers, patrons, and Dominica by extension to come support our brands, White Oak, Single Barrel, and everyone's favorite, Angostura Chill, and Stone's Ginger Wine. Greatness is forever. Congratulations to the Marigot Development Committee once again, and we look forward to the seamless execution and success of Mayfest 2024. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sabrina Roye. Tony, you have company in Storm, Hurricane Storm. I will stay from the shelter. Marshall, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Miss Gracelyn Victor. She is the events assistant at J. Astafans and Company Limited.
Good morning and a happy welcome to all. It is with great pleasure and gratitude that I stand before you today on behalf of J. Astafans and Company Limited as we celebrate this remarkable event. As sponsors, we are honored to be a part of this momentous occasion, and I extend my warmest greetings to each and every one of you. I am Gracelyn Victor, the event assistant at J. Astafan and Company Limited. At J. Astafan, we recognize the importance of supporting initiatives that enrich the lives of individuals and contribute to the well-being of society as a whole. Whether it is promoting education, healthcare, culture, or sports, we believe in investing in endeavors that empower people and nurture their potential. J. Astafan is delighted to be a grand sponsor for Mayfest Family Funday. Family values are the heart and soul of our society, shaping strong and thriving communities. They are about respect, compassion, and support, qualities that unite families for life's highs and lows. On behalf of the marketing team and J. Astafans in its entirety, I would like to acknowledge the efforts of those who came forward and contributed towards the success of this event and making it this grand. I would like to take time and thank all who have worked so diligently to make this event possible. Thank you for the opportunity to be involved in something so special.
Thank you, Gracelyn. It is something special, and it's been around for 18 years. 18 years, 18. All right. And now we'll invite Mr. Jason Robin. He is the representative for the Marigot Community Tourism Group. He's the president, madam. The president.
Yes, good morning to everybody. I'm happy to see so much Marigot people in one space. So much invited guests. Hello to the KFC team. Some familiar faces. Anyway, I just came here to make everybody understand exactly what we're going to be doing on the Family Fund. My name is Jason Robin, the chairperson of Marigot Community Tourism. And
yeah, that's good.
Sorry. Nice. So first of all, I want to say thank you to MDC and the team for making us part of the whole Mayfest experience. Normally, Mayfest is an activity we have on the Northeast where tourism recently started partnering. So 5 years into this activity, we man all the fun aspects of this activity. So the volleyball, the football, the netball, all the fun games, we're going to be responsible. Now, just to give some of the sports people some ideas of what they're going to be winning. For the beach volleyball, which is going to be the main highlight, we'll be giving away $600 compliments KFC. For the second place, we'll be giving $250 for the beach volleyball also. Third place would be $100. The beach volleyball going to consist of 2 persons per team. We'll be playing to 21 points. Next up, second highlight would be our beach football. The beach football grand prize will be $500. We'll be playing 3 man per side. The second place is also $250. The third place is also $100. Now, ladies, I don't want to be vexed, but we definitely considered $500 for the netball. Second place, $250. We have not secured a third place, but we will be considering a third place for sure for the netball. All right. So these are the main events. We also have a tug of war. We look forward to male and female participating in pulling the rope to see who will be winning. We'll be up to 6 persons per side. We also have lime and spoon. Last year, Antigua took the lime and spoon trophy. Antigua solution is great. Antigua took the lime and spoon, so we're looking forward to see Antigua. They coming back?
Yeah.
Very good. Now, we also have three-legged race. Last year, we did not get much participants in the three-legged race. This year, we want to reach out to our people in the Northeast, Roseau, anywhere you are listening to us from, to participate in the fun games, because the games is basically what keeping us together. Most of the time we're fighting, so let me take part in our activities. Alright? Now we have one new addition to the sports. Now unfortunately it did not make our poster because of time, but we want to introduce Trumps. There's a card game, 2-on-2. The prize, the main prize for the Trumps is $300. The second place, the second place would be $150. The third place would be $100. We want to make special mentions of our partners that were in the last tournament. Trumps, that is Ghana Matthew and Imani Pascal. No, sorry, Imani Samuel. All right. Now, finally, again, we want to encourage all the people in our district to participate, especially Sunrise Sports Club. We have all the different sports clubs in Marigot. Mr. Representative, I want you to reach out to all our groups to ensure that we participate in our own events. All right? Now, one special thing I want to request from KFC. Besides if we want some KFC, we really want KFC to consider making a dash in chips. especially for Marigot, we like dashing chips. Alright? So I want to just take the last moments to say thank you to the KFC team completely, because this is like the 4th year KFC sponsoring us wholeheartedly. And besides sponsoring and supporting us, the KFC literally come out with a team, with a family. I see people with their babies. So really want to say thank you to KFC, the Pioneer team, and I want to big up Asta fans for remembering our small children and their families. So folks, I want to say come out and support Mayfest. I will stay longer. For the best for everybody participating.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Robin. While sitting there, the parent told me that I have to sponsor the third place for the netball. didn't ask me if I could sponsor it, they mean you have to sponsor it, so I have to sponsor it. So they have a third place sponsor, and that's me because my parents told me.
Let me say just thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Teacher Sandra. All right. So now we're winding on nicely. There's a question and answer segment from the press, but I'm very sure you have no questions because we were so thorough with our information.
That's my question.
No.
We ask your question. We do our best to answer.
First question. How do you imagine having the event in 2 weekends will affect the turnout and the participation? Yes.
Well, having the event in 2 weekends will allow for the most anticipated event, which is the International Artist Night. It will allow for a better attendance due to the competition. As Honorable Charles said, the Jazz and Creole Festival event, which is the reason why we moved it initially, so that we could actually have our turnout back to what we anticipated it to be, what it used to be.
The argument is usually that events have their patrons. Can we say that this has not been the case for the Mayfest?
Well, the same people attend all the events. So you will see me at Jazz, and you see me at Mayfest, you see me at Hurricane Fete, you see me. Because the same people, we are a handful of people in Dominica who participate in events. So yes, if we are to, and we've seen it over the years, that when Jazz moved to Mayfest weekend, that the numbers attending the Mayfest weekend has dropped significantly. Hence the reason why we moved it, so that we can accommodate our patrons, and they can get to attend both events and be happy.
And finally, I did not hear for pageant. There will not be a pageant this year?
No, we'll have no pageant this year.
Lisa?
It was on my shine this year. So, we'll catch the fire.
We'll catch the fire for the pageant next year. Do we have any more questions?
I don't have a question, but I have a comment. The shift that Mayfest is having now, I really
would you like to come to the podium to express your comments? Okay, we'll have Senator Paris to the podium.
I thought we were taking questions and comments from the floor. But I just wanted to comment the Marigot Development Corporation, the organizers, and all of the different interest groups in Marigot, including SETWA, MCTC, the Parliament and his team, and all of our beautiful sponsors who are consistently with Marigot and everything that we do. I really want to congratulate everyone. Listening to, even though I know about this from before, being at the press house and listening to how this event has grown, and what I want to highlight is the inclusion. There is something for everybody to do at Mayfest. I really like it because I see a space for my wife, I see a space for my mother. We're honoring our ancestors. I can bring my daughter to the family Funday. The next weekend she will not be there. And I really want to applaud everyone involved in putting this and constructing this together, because everybody, not just in Marigot, not just in the Northeast, but in Dominica, can participate in something at Mayfest. And please come to Marigot. We have space. We have space. You might get a little cut somewhere at the worst case scenario. You might get a nice room with AC. But there's something for everybody, and I really want to applaud this event for being consistent, staying the course, and ensuring that through tourism and through community development, we can create enough activity. At least now we have it in 2 weekends, and I anticipate us growing to the point where for a month KFC can have a whole outpost in Marigot, because they know they're going to have people there set up for 4 weekends of activities that are more inclusive. The game's going to be bigger. I didn't even know we had international and regional teams coming to participate in Family Fun Day. We'll have a week of activities in sports alone and a week of fun days.
congratulations to everybody, and I really look forward to participating.
Thank you.
I would like to mention something else.
Okay, I'm going to call back Dr. Alfred to the podium.
Yes, just a quick clarification. Right. Yeah, thanks. I just wanted to clarify something. When we talk about Margaret in terms of the tribute, we talk about Margaret and Concord. So, yes, I just wanted to make that clear in terms of the two villages, because Margaret and Concord is, Concord is Concord, Margaret is Margaret, but Margaret and Concord are really
Our.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, so he was speaking of the Margaret constituency, which consists of Margaret and Concord. All right, so we're moving nicely, and we have a vote of thanks by our very own Monique Jacob. She's from Marigot, and Teacher Sandra also taught her. And Teacher Sandra is proud of her as well.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you on behalf of the Marigot Development Corporation and the partners who have come together to present another exciting edition of Mayfest. Catch a fire. We in Marigot are proud to continue steering the bus and staying on board and doing our thing, no matter who is there. So, first, thanks to the Almighty for giving us the strength to be able to produce this. Thank you to our corporate partners, KFC Dominica, Fresh Market Pharmacy, Pharmacy at Best Price, Fine Foods Distribution, Josephine Gabriel and Company, J. Astafan and Company Limited, Belfast Estates, Archipelago Trading, HHV Whitchurch and Company, Q95 FM, Afwawi The Big Shop, Country Style Bread, J's Limited, the Government of Dominica. I'm going to say thank you to the partners who have not committed yet, that are still coming, because this weekend, as we say, is just the start. So thank you to the partners who are still thinking and finalizing and determining how much money or resources that they're going to give to Mayfest 2024 and beyond. Mayfest will be 18 this year. We're going to continue to grow and get better. Thank you to the community groups in Marigot who have come out and joined with the MDC to ensure that Mayfest happens and is organically and uniquely Marigot. Nobody can say they can replicate Mayfest. They can try, but they cannot. So thank you to all our partners. Thank you to all the members of the community who will be participating. Thank you to the entirety of Dominica and our Dominican and Marigot diaspora who will be attending everything that's going on and who are sending their support for wherever they are. Thank you again and have a great day.
Okay, thank you, Monique, for this. And this brings us to the end of the press launch for the Marigot annual Mayfest activity, Mayfest 2024. So let's run through the events one more time before we come to a close. On Friday, May 3rd, we will have the Village Health Fair from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. On Saturday, May 4th, we'll remember our ancestors, and we'll do that at an ecumenical service at the Heroes Park. On Sunday, May 5th, we will have the Westmar Invitational Track and Field Meet. On Monday, May 6th, we'll have our Family Fun Day. Then we skip 2 weekends, we rest, we rejuvenate, we save our money. And then we're going all the way to the 31st, where we'll have the Hurricane Color Fete. On the June 1st, we will have the International Artist Night. And on Sunday, June 2nd, we'll have an all-white cooler fete. So we have so many activities for you in Marigot in May. You have no reason to not come join us, and we look forward to having you on from May 6th all the way to June 2nd. May 3rd, Jesus Christ. May 3rd all the way to June 2nd. Thank you.
And that was the end of the official press launch of Mayfest 2024. As we said, it is as It was said it is from May 3rd to May 6th and then May 31st to June 2nd. See you there. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining in.